about the exercise, and thereafter, what will pronounce itself on the final position of the day, and we shall call it a day. Okay, now let us invite the candidates, beginning with the applicant, to tell us his view about the exercise, and thereafter, okay, it's well. Yeah. Let's have the client. We want the client to say something. Thereafter, the client of the client of counsel for the applicant or the applicant will also make an observation. Then we shall ask lawyers to say some comments, and thereafter we shall be in position to make a position as court, and we shall call it a day.
Thank you, Your Honor. My name is Chiruruta Yusufu Junior Nkeretanyi, the respondent in this matter and the duly elected MP for Kalungu East constituency. We found that the seal at the door of the store where the boxes were being stored was not tampered with, and analyzed it fully, and I realized that there was nothing tampered with ever since we locked it during the case of Honorable Joseph Songu Gozag and Ismail Semakula. I've keenly observed everything physically,
yes,
and everything that the court has found out with the boxes that had been tampered with. My lawyers will submit on it.
Thank you.
And that's all I can say. Otherwise, God above all.
Thank you so much, the respondent in this matter. And now may I invite Honorable Ssempijja as the applicant to have a comment before we invite the lawyers to speak English.
Certainly, God did not break his seal, but he must have seen the one who broke it. And personally, I have not seen justice, because I wanted to see the truth, how I was cheated, and I have not seen it. So in my mind, I have to seek for a way to satisfy myself on what I complained about. So that's what I want to say for now, and I thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Ssempijja. Now, I invite the advocate to have comments on the exercise.
Yes, may it please you, Your Honor. Samuel Moyezi Lindwa, counsel for the respondent. I'll join issues with the respondent on what he observed. Technically, as counsel, I submit that having found ballot boxes for the following polling stations, namely polling station 001, Danda Primary School, Musasa Stroke Kalungi Parish, Okola Sub-County of Kalungu County East, partly sealed with an opening, having found the polling station of 006, Kamutuza, Kuchifumvu, polling station, Bogonzi Parish, Kula Sub-County of Kalungu County East constituency, and also having found polling station 006, Kamutuza dash Kuchifumvu, sorry, maybe I'm repeating. Sorry. Having found 001, Siwula, LC1, Chitauluzi, Lusango Parish.
What is the name of the polling station?
001, Siwula, W, LC1, Chitauluzi polling station, Lusango Parish, Kula Sub-County, Kalungu County East constituency, without a seal, and also having found and established that polling station 002, Elite High School, Ugomola Parish, Wabenge Sub-County, Kalungu County East constituency, and having found polling station 007, Kabale 2, Uchazi, Ugonzi Parish, Bukula Sub-County, Kalungu East constituency, with a broken seal. Your Honor, having found also 008, Chitiaba, Madrasat, Taufik Mosque polling station of Gomola Parish.
Kitiaba what?
Chitiaba, Madrasat, Taufik Mosque polling station, Gomola Parish, Wabenge Sub-County, Kalungu County East constituency, and having found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 polling stations on my record, with seals tampered with, one of which had no seal at all, 2 of which had an opening on the top. The presumption we submit is that the person who tampered or broke the given seals was for the purpose over the other. The result, we cannot proceed to submit. We cannot proceed with the recount process as the result would stand unverifiable. Your Honor, a similar situation was encountered. In civil revision number 009 of 2001,
Civil revision number
009 of 2001, in the High Court of Uganda at Mbarara, arising out of Mbarara Civil Miscellaneous Application number 34 of 2001, between the Honorable Byanyima Winnie as applicant against Ngomanjime as respondent. Having gone through the exercise like we encountered, at page 13 of this decision, the Honorable Chibuka Musoke, Justice V.F. Musoke Chibuka rather, may his soul rest in peace. And paragraph 6. Paragraph 6 at page 13, you'll find, Your Honor, he has this briefly to state, if I conclude. The directions by the Court of Record was that before commencing upon the recount, the court must, prima facie, be satisfied that the purpose of the recount is achievable, and that all, I emphasize, all the ballot boxes presented by the returning officer for the purposes of recount, all the ballot boxes presented by the returning officer for the purposes of the recount must have been, and should still be sealed as required by the law. He went on to state that where any of those ballot boxes, where any of those ballot boxes have been unsealed before their presentation before the Chief Magistrate, then prima facie, the purpose of the recount is not achievable, and no legitimate recount can take place under those circumstances, since the evidence of the numerical numbers of the votes polled by each candidate, which the recount seeks to verify, would not have been secured in accordance with the law. Finally, and they should be regarded as tampered with and rendered unreliable, valueless and completely useless. The final result, the court found that any recount which had been conducted in pursuance of the order for recount, the circumstances was declared null and void, and it was set aside. Submit therefore that you be placed, Your Honor, to find that having found that all the ballot boxes that were presented by the returning officers, out of all the ballot boxes presented, 6 boxes were found either unsealed or with broken seals.
Can you categorize them?
Yes.
For clarity.
For clarity, 2 ballot boxes were found to be partly sealed with an opening on the top.
2.
One of the openings on the ballot boxes had not been sealed. 2 boxes.
Yes. And opening.
Your Honor, 1 box was completely without a seal, and 3 ballot boxes had an opening. No, 2 had an opening with a loose seal. I'm sorry, 2 actually had not been properly sealed, and 1 had a completely broken seal. That's the account on my record.
1 was completely.
1 completely without a seal.
Then how many were broken? Had broken seals.
1 was totally broken, the one on my record. The others were improperly sealed as the box was opened. We submit that. Prima facie, you find that on the face of it, the purpose of the order of recount that you made for all the ballot boxes in Kalungu East, County East constituency, the purpose of that recount is not achieved. It's not verifiable. It is unsecured. The circumstances, the recount should be voided and that you proceed to confirm the declaration, the certificate confirming, the declaration of the respondent, the Honorable Chiruruta Yusuf Junior Nkeretanyi as the duly elected member to be gazetted.
What is your prayer?
That you find in the certificate of this process under the hand of this court that the Honorable Chiruruta Yusuf Junior Nkeretanyi was properly declared as the elected member of Parliament for Kalungu County East constituency, and that the said results that had been halted for transmission be transmitted for gazettement. by the Electoral Commission. We so pray. We thank you for conducting us through this exercise. We are most obliged. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Counsel for the applicant. Thank you, counsel.
That's great.
You may need to come here, maybe if there is a network.
Your Worship, for the applicant, we are disappointed that the process for recount has been frustrated by the fact that we have not found the ballot boxes well secured. The owner, best local practice requires concession where the facts are met. The law is that where the ballot boxes are tampered, the exercise cannot proceed. We maintain, however, that our grant remains aggrieved we reiterate our submission that there was vote inflation, which we hope to discover through the process we have undertaken. Unfortunately, that has not been successful. Our only recourse shall be to pursue the next available remedy for Honorable Ssempijja Vincent so that he gets justice. Thank you.
Good. Okay.
WA Business Now JLS Clear.